The brutal truth about making money online that no one tells you. If you've spent any time online recently, you've probably noticed one thing. Everywhere you look, someone is promising the next shortcut, the next AI tool, the next secret strategy, the next automated system that's supposedly going to make you money while you sleep. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm a huge believer in technology. I use AI every single day. I build businesses online. I teach people how to leverage digital tools. But here's the brutal truth that very few people are willing to say out loud. Technology has never built a successful business. People do, strategy does, trust does. The problem with today's online business space is that too many people are selling the dream instead of teaching the process. They make success look effortless. They show the fancy lifestyle, the screenshots, the cars, the holidays, the expensive watches, but they rarely talk about the years spent learning how to solve problems, serve customers, build systems, and earn trust. And that's exactly why so many people end up feeling frustrated, because they think they're failing, when in reality, they've simply been sold the wrong expectation. Here's something I want you to remember. Making money online isn't a skill. Building a business is. Those are two very different things. Making money can happen once. Building a business means creating something that continues to generate value long after the excitement has worn off. That's where real freedom comes from. When I look at successful businesses, whether they're online or offline, they all have one thing in common. They solve real problems. That's it. Not complicated, not glamorous, just incredibly valuable. People don't wake up wanting another course. They don't wake up hoping to buy another piece of software. They wake up wanting solutions. They want to save time, make more money, improve their health, reduce stress, grow their confidence, or solve a challenge that's been keeping them awake at night. If you become the person who consistently helps people solve meaningful problems, you'll never struggle to build a business. Now, let's talk about AI. Everyone's talking about AI. Some people are excited, some people are worried. Personally, I think AI is one of the greatest business tools we've ever seen. But it's just that, a tool. AI won't suddenly make a poor offer irresistible. It won't create trust where none exists. It won't replace relationships, and it certainly won't build a reputation for you. It can help you move faster, create content more efficiently, generate ideas, write copy, analyze data, automate repetitive tasks. But none of that matters if the foundations underneath your business are weak. Imagine building a skyscraper. Would you spend all your money decorating the penthouse before you've poured the foundations? Of course not. Yeah, that's exactly what so many entrepreneurs are doing online. They're obsessed with logos, funnels, automation, the latest software, the newest trend, but they haven't clearly defined who they help, what problem they solve, why someone should trust them, or what makes their solution different. Those things matter far more than the latest technology. Here's another lesson that's taken me years to truly appreciate. Consistency beats intensity almost every single time. Most people don't fail because they lack talent. They fail because they quit too early. They post content for 2 weeks, then disappear. They launch one offer. It doesn't explode overnight. So they move on to something else. They change niches. They start again, and the cycle repeats. Meanwhile, someone else keeps showing up, keeps improving, keeps learning, keeps serving, keeps refining their message. And 6 months later, people call them an overnight success. The truth is, momentum is invisible until suddenly it isn't. Another thing I wish more people understood is this. Your reputation is your greatest business asset. Algorithms will change. Platforms will change. AI will become more advanced. Marketing trends will come and go. But your reputation follows you everywhere. Every piece of content you publish, every promise you make, every client you help, every interaction you have, they're all building your reputation. Protect it, because trust compounds, just like money compounds. Now I want to leave you with something practical. If you're trying to build a business online, stop asking yourself, how can I make money? Instead, ask yourself these questions. What problem do I solve? Who do I solve it for? Why does that problem matter? How can I communicate that solution more clearly? How can I earn trust before asking for a sale? And finally, how can I create systems that allow me to keep serving people consistently? Those questions will build a business, not just an income, because the goal was never simply to make money online. The goal is to build something that lasts, something that creates value, something that gives you freedom, something that your customers genuinely appreciate. and something you're proud to put your name on. If you focus on solving problems instead of chasing shortcuts, if you focus on trust instead of hype, if you focus on consistency instead of quick wins, you'll put yourself in a position that most people never reach. Not because you discovered a secret, but because you mastered the fundamentals. And the funny thing is, the fundamentals have never gone out of style. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.